Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me again. It's been 2 weeks, so I want to give you guys an update on the new way of planting or grafting the guava and the avocados with the aloe vera, and see how it's coming along, right? So is there any improvement, and with some other stuff going around my my garden. So let's take a look at the guava. So look at the guava. It doesn't look good. All the branches seem like it withered. It's dying. I don't see any sign of new growth. Or maybe there. Let's zoom in a little bit there. I don't know. Is there? But all I can hope for is some of this used to be green, but that one now is dead. And I hope to see some kind of green, something green. I just need something green to grow, right? If not, it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's just gonna die. Okay, so let's move in to check in our avocado. So we did the same thing with our avocado. And as of now, from what I can see, like there's new sign of new growth. But at least this is more, it's still green, right? Like maybe, I don't know, there, maybe there's hope. Or maybe there, something here. Right there, maybe. Don't know. But at least it's better than the guava, where it's just dying. It's dead. Or at least I think it is. So 14 days, is that enough for this to show growth? I don't know. But I'm just gonna have to keep you guys posted about this. Okay, let's move on to our potting with the two different type of apples. It seems to doing really good, right? These are the red apple trees, should I call it? Because usually we have green ones, right? So it's looking good, looking healthy. That's good. All right, and this is our monster avocado tree. You can see that graph is doing pretty good. We're gonna move from the bottom up, and this graph is done. I don't think there's any sign of life left in there. And moving up along, we see here another graph here. It's still green, but it's not pushing. So I think that's maybe a no as well. And moving on from there, and we see another graph. This one, maybe there's life. What do you guys think? Let's go from this one angle here. Looks like it may be, most likely, or hopefully, right? And we're moving along all the way up to this one. That one I think is done. That graph is done. But, and moving on all on to the left of it, we see this graph here, which is doing pretty well, right? Really nice. And moving to the right of another graph to the right side, doing extremely well. And then in the center, which is my beautiful graph, like from maybe 2 years ago, it's doing extremely well. Very, very healthy. Look at the joints right there. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's move to the red avocado. Look at that. Oh my God, look at this. This is extremely, let me see if I can turn it around. Oh, this thing is, I don't think I can turn it. It's too heavy. All right, so let's look at it from this top angle down. You can see it. So this is my reed. because I cut it from there purposely. I don't want it to be too high from the ground, right? Maybe 24 inches, 22 inches. But you can see the graft part. The graft part is right here, and which is doing extremely well. Both of them, the reed avocado and the graft, very strong and very healthy. Right, so good job, Reed. Moving on to the next one, which is my loquat. So recently, I think maybe a couple of days ago, I did another graft onto this one. But I don't see any sign, so I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna make it, but let's wait and see. All right, moving to my one pot with 3 huge avocado trees. So let's go with the first one on the left. This graft, I don't see any signs. I think I picked the wrong scion, so that's on me. But we go moving up, and we see the graft in the middle. This one's dying as well too, and blame it on me. So it's dead, no good. But the top part, which is great, it's very healthy. It's doing great, as you can see, right? So I grafted 3, a total 1, 2, 3, and only 1 success. That's not good. Let's go to the middle one. The middle trees, we can see here, this graft is doing extremely well. Very healthy, very nice. Look at that. These are the branches of the graft. Beautiful. And moving up along, this tree I only have 2 grafts on it, and it's doing pretty well. Let me see. This one I need to take this thing off. There we go. So yeah, it's good. So this one, the graft is good, takes it, but it's kind of not as strong or not as big, as healthy, but it's doing okay, not bad. All right, so let's move into the tree on the right. There used to be a graft in the bottom. It didn't. It died, so no good. Moving up all along, we see here on the top part. Thank God, it's doing extremely well. Look at this one. I did it on the same day, but look at this graft on this tree to the far right. Very nice, very healthy, right? So sometimes you succeed and sometimes you failed. And maybe when you do the grafting, do more than 1, so that way you have a better chance of success. All right, so what else? What's other updates? Okay, so let's talk about some of the mangoes that I planted not too long ago. So I think I planted a few seeds. As you can see, we got one here. I think the top part died. Maybe snails ate it. And then there's one there. And then there's one over here. And there's another one growing. Or maybe that's just from one seed. Who knows? And then there's one here. And then there's one here. Oh, and there's another one there. So this one is in my avocado, my mango trees. And I'm trying, or I did another graft there. But so far, no sign of life yet. And look at this one. I did another graft to this one, and the graft it hasn't died yet, but there's no sign of life yet. The branches below it looks lovely. Like so nice. All right. Good news to this graft. Now my mangoes. And it's grown really nice. Look at that. Right? It's pushing out very strong. The other day, I had the parafilm wrapped too tight that I had to cut it, you know. So that's one thing you should learn. Like, don't wrap the top part too tight. Otherwise, it's really hard for them to push. And look at my grafted branch of the mango. And it actually has flowers. And it's actually carrying one mango. So I don't know what type of mango that is. But it's just got to wait and see. And this is my mango tree. There's a lot of fruit. But most likely, I don't think it can berry or carry all of them. Moving along the side, I planted a bunch of avocado seeds in here. And over here, my chilies, but the snail ate them all. No more chilies, except for one, except for this one up here at the same time. So had the snail didn't eat the chilies, it would have been this size, right? So here's something I just noticed. So check this out. I put this avocado branch into the pot, and I don't know, is it pushing out? Or I'm just seeing things, or it does it and then it'll die, or it'll never grow. I don't know, but it seems like it's pushing out. And the other branch, I think it's a mango, but mango mostly unlikely, no. But okay, going on to this one, my mango tree there, nothing special, right? And then I planted some more mango seed. There's like at least 3 or 4, but we only see one mango growing up. Really nice, really nice to see. So, and my cobra chilies, strong and healthy. Yeah, this one too. But this type of chilies here get eaten by snails, like quite a bit. As you can see the leaves in here. So it should have been healthy like that one, because they're all planted this, I think maybe the same time or maybe a couple of days apart. But you can see the big difference in this arrows here. Just snails are just eating it, but they don't eat the cobra chilies, only these type of chilies. See, look at the cobra, all the leaves are there. So maybe the snails are afraid of cobra, I guess. Check out my peach tree. This is beautiful. There's one fruit inside there is pretty huge. So, and my wife and I, we've been plugging a lot of little fruit because I don't think it can bear. But check this out. Same thing goes with this one. Update on my graph for this is Santa Rosa graph onto here, plum. So very nice. I was afraid that it's not gonna make it, so I grafted 3. And they all took place. You see that? Really nice. The peach and the plum, they do grow together. So another one on this side. Where is it? I thought there was another one somewhere. I thought I had 3. Here. I lost it for a second. There we go. You see that? You guys see that? Beautiful. Beautiful. See? Nice. All right, so this is my longan tree. So this is I would say my 3rd time trying to air layer the longan tree. The first time it succeeded. No, it never did. The one that I did was the mango tree, but this one never. So. And I've watched many videos. I did a lot of research, and I don't know. It's really hard for me to air layer a longan tree. So we'll see. Hopefully with this one, it will succeed. Or if not, I have to learn better approach. And this one I try to guava. I air layered one already, and I successfully put it in the ground in the backyard. So hopefully we'll see. And here we have again a lot of apple seeds, apple trees more planted, longan tree. This one's kind of small, right? And then here a lot of apples, all apples, right? We love apples, we love mangoes. So and all of these mangoes, I don't know, it seemed to me like it stopped growing when it gets to this size. Do I need to put in a bigger pot for it to grow bigger? It seemed like it stopped growing. I don't know why, right? And look at my cherimoya. Look at this. This is from my backyard. I had like 4 seeds, and I planted all 4, and it actually grown all 4. I have 2 here, and I think 1 died. and then one back there somewhere. And you can see snails eating it up too. So I hate snails. It's killing my garden. But yeah, I'm gonna show you something special. So can you spot the difference? If you notice that part, this one. Yeah, I grafted a tangerine onto an orange tree and it took it. So just gonna wait for it and see if it's gonna give you guys an update of when it will bear fruit. But moving on along the side. Okay, so I grafted another type, I think a lemon or something onto this. I don't know, is it a lemon tree? Or is it a grapefruit? It's one of them, but it looks like it's taking it, but it might be taking a little bit longer for it to show. And moving on to this one. This is my big apple tree. So this used to have like leaves. Like, I don't know why this is another graft there and another graft there. Right, this one has about 5 or 6 grafts onto this apple trees here. This is just taking it so strong. Oh, yes, very, very nice, very healthy. And this one right here, I don't know. It used to have 2, but one branch died, and so they left with this branch. So I think this one could be a Fuji brand branch that I grafted on. Oh, I'm sorry, but my phone was out of memory, so I just deleted some, and I'm back in here now. I want to show you guys the update on these huge avocado and how long it's coming along. So I think it's been like going to be like 2 months. So I'll show you the bottom of it. I think I am seeing some kind of roots coming out, but it might take longer than it is. See? Do you guys see it? I think that's the root. So before the avocado didn't crack like this, but as the roots started coming out inside, in between the avocado, and it's now cracked almost like in half, but it's still, one side is still stick together pretty close. So I don't know, so maybe 8 weeks. So maybe, I don't know how much longer before we can see the roots actually forming from the outside, but I think the root is there. So there is life to this seed. So just wait and see.